Hello, virtual students. I want to take a few minutes and explain to you this week's agenda. So if you go to Agenda Week 5, you will see that we are scheduled to take the MAP exam. And actually, I need to make a change, and I will just do that while we are sitting right here in our video. This should be Monday through Friday, September 21 through 25. Okay, so I have 3 things in this week's agenda that you should be working on and accomplishing. I have pulled back the work this week because of the MAP testing. You should have been contacted and sent a schedule for your designated MAP testing time frame. So please pay attention to that and make sure that you show up at school at that designated time for that exam. So the first thing on our agenda for this week is to complete the MAP exam. Number 2, complete the vocab words for week 5. The vocab words are always found on the lesson plan slides. You must put a hard copy in your binder, and you must complete the vocab graphic organizer in the Google Classroom. If you do not submit vocab words weekly, you will not get your points at the end of the week, and I am not retrograding, or I should say backtrack grading if you didn't understand the retro. I am not taking it if it is after this Sunday evening. Each week on Sunday, your vocab words are due. This week there are only 5. Last week there were only 6. So if you don't get them in on time, you don't get credit for them. So make sure that you sit down and you get these vocab words in. We are probably looking at our next vocab quiz sometime next week. So I will be preparing for that. I trust that you will be preparing for that. You have vocab words for the last 3 weeks, and there will be a quiz coming up within the next week. So make sure that you have completed those words and you are studying those vocab words. Number 3 in your agenda is to continue editing and revising your week 3 paragraph from the Reading Boot Camp. I have provided all of you feedback. If you did not submit your rough draft, we have moved on because we started this in week 3. And so you had week 3 and week 4. You had 2 weeks to get that rough draft completed. I have provided all of the feedback that I am going to provide at this point over that paragraph. So if you did not submit your rough draft, you still have to follow through and do your final draft. I also made a lecture video, and I put it in the editing and revising paragraph tab under writing. I have given you an example of an essay, or not an essay, but a paragraph, and how it should be structured and all of the pieces that should be in it. I've color-coded it for you, and in that video, I thoroughly explained it. So I expect all of you to please watch that video and gain some insight before you finish and submit your final draft. I will begin grading those after Sunday, after 6 p.m. It will be probably Monday before I start grading them. But if they are not submitted by Sunday, I'm going to pull them on Sunday evening about somewhere between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. So if you wait until then, your paragraph will not be graded. You will not get credit, okay? So make sure that you pay attention to those due dates. Okay, this concludes my lecture video on the agenda for this week. So I'm going to click Save And this is your agenda for week 5.